Hey, what is up, Internet? This is Kyle with Slapshot Toys and Comics, coming at you today with a special limited edition issue of the Pool List, and this is our free comic book day issue. Now, if you guys aren't aware, every year they do a free comic book day. It is the first Saturday in May, where all comic book stores will hand out free issues from different publishers. This year, I was really only looking for the 2 Marvel books, which I was able to get both. But it's just a fantastic event to get people in comic book stores. I know my local comic book store was awesome to see about 40 people in line when I got there 15 minutes before they even opened. I was there about an hour or so talking to the guys looking through back issues. And there's just a ton of people, from old to young, guys, people bringing in their kids, all sorts of stuff, just celebrating the world of comics and just getting some traffic in and out of the stores. So just a fantastic event. So happy they do this every year. But I just want to do a quick review of the 2 Marvel books that I did pick up, since they're really good. And so let's go ahead and look at the comics. Alright, the first free comic book day comic that we're going to take a look at is Steve Rogers' Captain America #0. Now, this is a pretty cool issue. Basically, it's just coming off of the Avengers standoff where Steve Rogers has regained his youthfulness and has kind of reclaimed the Captain America title. Him and Sam Wilson are both going to be Captain America. They've kind of joined up a little Captain America team now, if you will. This issue is actually really, really good, especially for being a free comic book day. Basically, we get thrown right in the middle of a Senate hearing, where they're kind of wondering what in the world's going on. There's been some kind of uprising from Hydra, which they thought was completely vanished. You have Captain America, Agent Carter, and a couple others kind of trying to explain what's going on. Have a little kind of flashback to Sam Wilson and the New Falcon working with Steve to take down what they thought was a Hydra plan. It turns out there's actually 2 of them going on at the exact same time, so they stopped one of them, not the other one. So it's kind of calling into question from the U.S. government what exactly is going on. So really kind of a cool little twist. And then we see at the end of the issue some classic Captain America villains kind of starting to come out of the shadows a little bit. So really cool to see. I'm extremely excited for this issue, or for this series to get started. I think having both Captain Americas is going to be pretty cool. And then there's actually a second book in this free comic book day book, and that is the Spider-Man Dead No More #0. And now this is really cool as well. We have Spider-Man just out to lunch with a business associate, and then all of a sudden he, obviously hears explosions, gunfire, that type of thing, and he finds Rhino and Kingpin fighting it out. And the crazy part about this is Rhino should be dead. So Spider-Man doesn't know exactly why Rhino's alive or how he's alive. And then the fight kind of ends with Spidey getting involved and kind of breaking it up, only to find out that Vanessa Fisk, who is also supposed to be dead, is now alive. And then it closes on Rhino going back and just begging for mercy from a very mysterious kind of Egyptian god-looking character. So I'm extremely excited for the Dead No More. I think that could have some really cool possibilities. I've been enjoying Dan Slott's Amazing Spider-Man run anyway, so I'm really excited. And honestly, I think this is just a fantastic free comic book day issue. This is exactly what they should be doing. It's just little mini issues that really get you excited to read what's coming up. And I think for a free comic book day, not a normal issue, but for a free comic book day, this is a perfect 10 out of 10. Marvel just absolutely hit a home run with this. I'm so happy I was able to pick it up. All right, and the second book that I picked up on Free Comic Book Day is the second Marvel book. They put out 2, and this is the second one. This is Civil War #2, issue #0. Now, this sets up the huge event that Marvel will be doing later this summer, Civil War 2. This revolves around Captain Marvel leading a team of War Machine, She-Hulk, Human Torch, and the Inhumans. I can't remember if there's any other ones in this or not. I just read it 2 seconds ago. But basically, they have found a new Inhuman that's power is very Minority Report like. He can see events that happen in the future. It doesn't appear that he can control it. They only kind of randomly hit him at random times. But he does get a vision of Thanos coming to Earth looking for a cosmic cube, which obviously the team jumps into action and meets Thanos as he arrives. And the ensuing battle just absolutely takes a lot out of this team, and it ends with a pretty dire consequence. That's about all it shows. It doesn't really go into a whole lot more detail, so it'll be interesting to see what Civil War II is like when it ships this summer. So from what I have gathered, it looks like it's basically Captain Marvel and Iron Man fighting whether or not they should use this power of knowing what happens in the future. But a decent setup. The art's fantastic. And then there's a second book with the all new, all different Avengers that just basically sets up the brand new Wasp. And she's kind of tweaking one of the main all new, all Avengers. So it's going to be interesting to see where that goes as well. Again, the art's fantastic. This is a perfect free comic book day issue. The art's fantastic. The story is great. It really makes you want to read more. It doesn't feel like just a quick couple little panels like I feel like Marvel's books did last year. These are really thought out. They have a good little story that would just whet your appetite just a little bit for what's coming up ahead. So again, I give this a 10 out of 10. It's the perfect free comic book day to promote upcoming Marvel issues, and just a fantastic read. Alright, so that is going to do it for my 2 reviews of my free comic book day books. This is a fantastic event, like I said. I was so excited to see the shop full, and I think Marvel did a fantastic job setting the stage for their upcoming books, and just really doing a fantastic job in getting the excitement up. I know last year's book I was a little bit disappointed in, but this year's, I thought the stories were extremely well thought out. They actually told a good story. The art was phenomenal. Everything was just really, really impressive, I thought, with the 2 Marvel books this year. But I hope you guys had a fantastic free comic book day. Hopefully you guys got out, supported your local stores. Continue to support your local stores, even though the rest of the year isn't free comic book store day. So awesome just to see so many people getting into comics today, young, old. It's just a fantastic almost holiday. So hopefully you guys had as good a day as I did. Hopefully you got the books you wanted and you enjoy them as much as I did. But that is going to do it for me today. So I will catch you guys later. And if you guys like this video, make sure you guys go hit that like button. Go ahead and subscribe, as I will be doing weekly pool lists where I do review the comics on my pool list, as well as all my action figure reviews. I did pick up a few figures at the shop today. And go ahead and just comment. Let me know if you guys what you guys picked up today. If you guys enjoy this event as much as I do, anything in the world of comics, feel free to comment. Comments are always welcome. So that is going to do it for me today. Hope you guys had a fantastic free comic book day, and I will catch you guys later. See ya.